Now, the family of the late young Farida Kadzo is crying out for justice after the Form 1 student at Gomeni Girls in Mavueni, Kilifi County was murdered in cold blood by her boyfriend. According to Changawa's brother, who witnessed the gruesome ordeal, she was stabbed by her boyfriend, who had come to visit her at her home in Madini, Kilifi County. Mudhoni Brenda has more.
After she was rescued by human rights groups at the age of 10 for allegedly being sexually assaulted, Farida Kadzo Changawa thought that her life was no longer in danger. Little did she know that she would come to lose her life 2 years later in the hands of the man who she was rescued from. According to the family, Changawa, who had just been readmitted to school by the human rights groups after undergoing court proceedings and rehabilitation, met her death on June 6 at her parents' compound in Madina, Kilifi County. International Justice Mission Kenya says Farida had previously survived a defilement case and was receiving support through the justice system. And she was reportedly stabbed after declining to accompany her boyfriend to a family event. The man, who the family only identified as a coconut fruit vendor, allegedly visited Changawa at her parents' house, and the two spent time together sitting outside the compound. After a while, Changawa's brother, who was around the household, witnessed the two having a heated discussion in muted tones. The two suddenly started running after each other in the compound, an act the brother took as young people just being silly in love. Muted discussions escalated to a fight, as Changawa's boyfriend could be heard shouting at her, angry that she had refused his request to accompany him to his relative's house. Suddenly, Changawa's screams filled the air, prompting the brother to rush outside. In what will now remain a haunting memory for Changawa's brother, he walked into the sister running for her dear life as the man followed in pursuit, holding a knife, baying for her blood. Sadly, Changawa's legs could only carry her so fast as he caught up with her, stabbed her on the back, and ran away, leaving behind a bleeding Changawa, who breathed her last as her brother watched. Human rights groups added that her death is a painful reminder of the persistent and deadly threat of violence against women and children, particularly in vulnerable communities. The rights group added that the case was not about a love triangle as some early media reports had suggested, but one that revolved around power, control, and the systematic failure to protect survivors of violence. Mudhoni Brenda for TV.